everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I'd like to welcome you here today. If you're a new subscriber, thanks so much for stopping by. If you've been here before, thanks so much for returning. Now there is a few things new with YouTube that I've noticed, and that if you are a current subscriber and you do have the notification bell turned on next to subscribe, you do have to go down into a drop-down menu with that bell now. So it will say if you want to receive notifications each time I upload a new video, or occasionally, or there's different settings there. So you'll want to be sure to go into that and make sure that you have clicked that you want to be notified for each single upload that I do, so that you don't miss a single one. So with that out of the way, what I wanted to share with you today is a new early release, Share What You Love Suite by Stampin' Up! This is going to be products that are going to be in the upcoming new catalog that will be released on June 1st. But what Stampin' Up! Has done is they have created 3 different bundles for you to choose from, depending on your level of stamping or your level of supplies or just your level of what you want to purchase or what you can purchase that's included with your budget for this month. This is a special that goes through May 31st, 2018. So there, like I said, there are 3 bundles, and this is a beautiful suite of products. So don't worry though, if your budget just does not allow for you to partake of this special now, most of these products are going to be in the upcoming new annual catalog. However, the pricing of the bundles with the free items will not be available. So for instance, our new In Color Collection ink pads, you can get one of each of the colors and you'll save 10%. And these are the new style ink pads, and I'm going to share with you how nice they are. I have a little project to do with you today. So there are 3 bundles. There is the Just Getting Started bundle, and if you're brand new to Stampin' Up! Or if your budget just allows for a small little bundle, you can choose that one, and for free you get the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes in that bundle. So if you want just a little more, please, bundle, with that bundle for free, you will receive the Very Vanilla medium envelopes and the Share What You Love embellishment kit. And this includes stamps and cardstock. It has the new Grapefruit Grove ink pad and other accessories. Now, if you just have to have it all, you can sign up to be a member of my team and get it all in your starter kit. Or B, you can go ahead and purchase the Gotta Have It All bundle, where with this bundle you are getting 3 free items. One of them being Statement of My Heart single stamp set that is not going to be available once the promotion is over. So you won't be able to get that. That will not be in any of the catalogs. You also get free Very Vanilla medium envelopes because you're getting a pack of the Very Vanilla cardstock. So heck, you need the envelopes. And then also for free, you get the Share What You Love embellishment kit. So how fabulous is that deal? I know you're definitely going to want to check it out. And this Share What You Love Specialty Designer Series paper, you may look at that and say, that's $27. But no, you are getting a double pack of this Designer Series paper, and it's not a thin, cheap paper. Let me show you a piece. I'm going to use this on my card. This is thick, double-sided as always, but the quality of this, and it's a specialty paper, so some of them have a pearlescent look to them. And I'm going to share with you a few other samples at the end that we're going to be creating at this Thursday's class, which is going to be Thursday, May 10th. So if you live in the northeastern Pennsylvania area, or you feel like you'd like to travel, the class is open to everyone to attend. It is only a $10 registration fee, and I'm going to share with you at the end of the video the projects that we're going to make. So you're going to want to stay tuned to see that. So let's get started right now with a little project. And I don't even have a sample. I saw this project on Pinterest and I thought that'd be something fun that I'd want to share with my viewers. So we're going to focus on the Photopolymer Love What You Do stamp set. And isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. And look how well it coordinates with our paper. This is just one of the papers, and the papers are 12 by 12 in size. So, for the value of them, you're not going to want to miss out. And this is a returning ink color. Does it look familiar to you? This is the mint macaron. Do you remember that color? Well, it's back. So how exciting is that? So I have this cut at 11 by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. So I'm just going to use my bone folder to just fold there. And I'm going to take a piece of this designer series paper, and it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to use my fast fuse just because it's here. Had a workshop yesterday, and I still have to replenish some of my snail adhesives because, well, it's going to be another video. I'm not going to actually do it all for you, but it's a one-sheet wonder, and you're definitely going to want to check that out. So there we go with that. Very easy. Now here's one of the pearlescent doilies that's also a part of this bundle. And here I have cut a circle out of Whisper White, and for that I used our stitch-shaped framelets. And this is such a great value because with this bundle of framelets, I'm going to call it a bundle of framelit dies, you get the ovals, you get the circles, and you get the squares. And they have that little stitch look. Can you see the stitching on there? Yeah, I love that. So this is great. You're going to want to add that to your list of things to get if you don't already own them. And the item number is right here, 1453.72. So that is a definite add to your list. So let me just grab a piece of scrap paper. And I have a small piece of the Tranquil Tide. This is cut at 1 inch by 4 1/4. And I'm also going to be using some of our Share What You Love artesian pearls. And look how beautiful they are. Along with this velvet ribbon. Isn't that just stunning? I love this ribbon. So let's go ahead and put this aside, and we're going to stamp on here. And here's our new ink pads. So you know in the past we have struggled with those ink pads. Well, Stampin' Up! Has listened to us, and look at the new design. They're beautiful. They stack together. See, they have these little nubs on the bottom. So when you have them, you can stack them. And, well, of course, you know, you won't be throwing them around, but look how nice they stack together, as opposed to the other ones. Here's 2 of those. Let me just grab them. Okay, so here's the difference. I mean, the color on here is much larger than that one. These don't stack because they just have an odd design to them. And they have those grooves in the bottom, and, well, we'll just put those aside because these are just so much more streamlined. Stampin' Up! Also listened in that not only is it open just like this, look, like a flip phone. Those of you remember those. Or how about a little compact? They just open like this and it slides to lock into place. Now these are a little hard to maneuver because they are so new. So if you have a little chapstick or maybe an old candle, run that along the line of that. That will help that move a little more easily. And they also provided a spot here that we can put our color sticker in there. And what I did is I, of course, put one on the front and I put it upside down. All right, I'll have to fix that. And I used one, you know, here on the side, and I put them all over, even though they're all different languages. That's okay, you know, and if it's upside down, who cares? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Mint Macaron, and in this stamp set has this background, this here. So these are stamps that are actually larger than what they show on here. So I'm going to just ink this up. And our ink pads are made differently now. They have a defoaming agent on them. So before, like if you would stamp, sometimes you'd get those little bubbles. Well, you're not going to have to worry anymore because they redesigned them so that there is a defoamer is what they called it. So I'm going to stamp this off, and then I'm going to go, and I should be using my pad on this, but I don't have it readily available, so that's okay. So we're just going to kind of, well, you know what, that's a little dark. I think maybe I'm going to flip this over and let's go a little bit lighter with that. There we go. Well, we could try both sides and we'll see. Okay, so we'll put that aside. Now we're bringing in our Tranquil Tide, which is an in color that'll be around for yet another year. And we're going to use the saying right here, it's a beautiful day. And it certainly is today a beautiful day. The weather is beautiful. The lilacs I have here, they are blooming, and it truly is beautiful. Let's try this out. I don't have this all the way open. Well, I should say closed. And I just got an inky finger. So even demonstrators get inky fingers. That's okay. So let's stamp this right here in the center. Let me try it on the other side. Let's see how it is. We'll flip it around because, you know, our cardstock has such a nice weight that if you did make a mistake, you can always flip it over. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the darker. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So here we go. We have that done. I'll get that out of the way. So let's do a little bit of assembly. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive on the back of here. And let's put that, right about there, if that's straight. I'm at a little bit of an angle, so it's a little hard for me to see. And then we have our beautiful doily. So you're not going to see this, so don't worry about that. So let's put our doily here. And then let's take a piece of this velvet ribbon. Let me just trim this off. How did I do? Oh, I did good. And I should use my little sheet underneath. But you know what? Let me just try carefully. I'm going to stick this little piece of velvet ribbon right there. And dimensionals on the back of this. And don't be stingy with your dimensionals, because nobody wants a saggy center. Let me peel those backings off. I just have a few minutes left, so I'm going to have to hurry here. We'll put this right in the center, and then go ahead with these, because I want to make sure I share with you the projects. I should have had these open, because I don't have any nails anymore. Alright, so quickly, I'm just going to use a couple of these pearls and scatter them about. I like to use my paper snips to maneuver them around. Alright, so there we go. There is our beautiful card. It's a beautiful day. And let me share with you the projects that we're going to be creating. Now, this card, where is it? This one may look familiar. It's kind of almost a takeoff on this card. This was one we did at the Onstage event. So that I'm just sharing that one with you. Here is one of the cards we're going to be creating on Thursday. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the shimmer on that paper. Can you see that shimmer? Beautiful. Here's another one that we're going to be creating on Thursday at my class. And there is more shimmer paper. And then here's the one that is the most popular one. This one is, let me put those there, and I know it's a little flat, but it stands up like this, so it would stand up like that. And this is called an impossible card. But we are going to make this card possible, because you are going to learn how to make this. It's made with 1/4 sheet of cardstock and a 1/4 sheet of the designer series paper. And does this stamp set look familiar? It's something new coming out in the new catalog. The papers are the designer series paper from the bundle. And look at how cute this is. And can you figure out how I did that? Well, they call it impossible, but we're going to break that habit and we're going to make it possible. So this is going to be the possible card. So those are the ones that we will be making at class. And then the one we made today. And then the one that was created on stage.